Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he! Live from his studio in his shitty apartment, it's Gordo Sanchez. Welcome everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to put my 2 cents in on this Alex Jones transsexual situation going on. And I don't really like to talk about Alex Jones because I know the guy. Okay, so I don't know him, but I have talked to him before. For real, check it out.
Sanchez in California, welcome.
Hey, Alex. Thank you for taking my call. I just wanted to go ahead and express...
See, that was me. I totally called in one day, got through, and I was able to talk to him. I called in because I had an idea that I wanted to do, because at the time, not only did I follow Alex Jones, I followed Ron Paul. I was big on them both, huge. So I had this idea that I wanted to share with Alex Jones.
Why don't we make the media report on this? I mean, they're giving us trash all day long. Why don't we fight back? And so I have an idea.
You know what? I have an idea, and then I want to hear yours. We should pick a date.
So I began to tell him my idea, and he kind of cuts me off and says, "Hey, I got an idea too. You know what? I'll tell my idea, and then you can tell me yours." Can I go first, Alex?
How about this? I'll tell you my idea, and then you can go first.
But wouldn't I be going second at that point?
So anyways, check it out.
So later on in the phone call, after I explained to him my idea, which I will say straight up, I was very nervous when I was on the phone. I didn't explain myself very goodly. But like when he began to repeat it back to me, he kind of twisted my idea, and I didn't like that. So I had to like kind of butt in, interrupt him as he interrupts everybody else on his show, and let him know like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. How about this instead?
Or even like a quarter of your listeners were to do that. Then I mean,
Yeah, we could have an image of Obama as a ghoul and put under him murder prize winner or murderer. And then when people say, why are you calling him a murderer? We say, well, he's the Peace Prize winner. He's for torture and all these wars. And you know what? I think you're right. I think we'll come up.
Or Ron Paul. Alex, what about Ron Paul? What do we do with an image of Ron Paul, some kind of universal one that you guys can make the art for, and then it could say, you know, not a puppet, or it could say our last chance, and just everybody, all the info warriors at the same time, puts it out everywhere, because there's so many people that don't even know who this guy is, Ron Paul.
No, I agree. That's a good idea. Not a puppet. They fear him. You know what? I will launch next week. I'll get my graphics folks to put it together. We'll launch an iconic image of Ron Paul, his face, with a simple slogan on it. It's a genius idea. God bless you.
So yeah, when I actually got my idea across, he liked it. He said it was a genius idea, and then he would launch some sort of campaign. He never actually did it, but it was nice for him. He was nice to me on the phone, so I don't really want to say too many bad things about Alex Jones. So yeah, this situation with Alex Jones getting caught with transsexual porn. You probably have already seen it, but the breakdown basically is that, yeah, he got caught having transsexual porn on his phone.
InfoWars, yes. There's no space in that. InfoWarsYes.com to go look all of this up. And it is extremely, extremely exciting.
So that's basically what happened. The guy had a little bit of porn, a little tranny porn on his phone, and, you know, got caught slipping. Well, that's what everybody in the media is saying. Everyone in the world saying that. I have a little bit of a different take on it, if I may. I think Alex Jones showed up to a meeting and said, all right, I'm here, guys. Now what? Bill Hicks, thank you so much for joining us. Oh, come on, man. Can you please stop calling me that? I don't want people to... Whatever. Listen, have you had a chance to read the script? Yes, I've read it. I don't like it. Well, it doesn't matter if you don't like it or not. Have you read it? You understand it. Listen, I'm reading the script of what I'm supposed to be saying on the next... But you want me to pretend like I have tranny porn on my phone and then like accidentally show it live on air? Alex, you know what you've signed up for with us. Okay, you have no choice in the matter. You gotta do what we say. I know, it's just I've done so much for you guys, and then you're gonna treat me like this and make me do this? It just doesn't make sense. Alex, we know it doesn't make sense. Everything we do doesn't make sense, but at the end of the day, it pushes our agenda forward, and you know that. Okay, so here's the thing. We know it's gonna destroy you a bit, but there's a chance for you to get out. Okay, we know you're good at explaining things, so we want to see how you're gonna handle this after you show the porn we want you to show on your phone, live on your show, and you're going to get ridiculed by everyone. We want to see if you can pull yourself out of that hole. Ah, come on, guys. We'll be very impressed if you can dig yourself out of this hole, Alex. You think you can do it? You know me. I can talk my way out of anything. Yes, I know. And that's why we hired you, Mr. Hicks. Make us proud. Everyone's so concerned whether Alex Jones was actually watching tranny porn or not. And no one's really asking the real question, which is, how real is this story in the first place? Sometimes things don't happen on accidents. Sometimes they are planned, and this could be one of those times. And that's why I defend Alex. You know what? Maybe he wasn't actually watching it. Maybe he was just told to make it look like he was watching it, so they can have something to talk about. So the media can tell us what to talk about. Oh, we're talking about this now. Now we're talking about that. And then we're talking about George Peterson or whatever the hell his name. Who cares, man? And so inevitably the time came where he was asked about it on his show. Could it have been a real phone call from a real person? Maybe. But he was asked about it on his show, and the way he responded was golden. It was just gold mixed with feces, a lot of logical fallacies, and just tiptoeing around truth. It was hilarious. Let's watch it.
And also, what about the trans porn on your phone, Alex? Or you were going to talk about that?
Say that again?
Trans porn on your phone. That's all they keep talking about. And
You know, I saw a couple news articles about that. It's ridiculous. I was like looking up some reporter we're trying to hire today and punched in some number, and it popped up porn on my phone. Everybody's had porn pop up on their phones hundreds of times. So I'm sitting there with a phone on air showing it to everybody because I couldn't get a URL up in the studio. And then like something pops up and like, oh my God. And I looked at it. It wasn't, the news blurred it out because there was nothing there. They blurred it to then say something was there. Then you went to it with some porn menu. I probably had porn menus pop up 500 times on my phone. So I appreciate your call. I mean, it's insane, ladies and gentlemen. There's two types of people that look at porn and people that lie about it. But I wasn't looking at porn on my phone. I don't take phones on air that I look at porn on. And so I saw all that. I didn't respond to it. I mean, if I respond to half the attacks on me, it'll be ridiculous. But I'll say this. The Amazon ads, the Viagra ads, the weird non-plastic bag ads are taking my iPhone over. iPhones didn't used to be that bad like Androids.
Yeah, so that was the clip, you guys. I thought it was I thought it was a little bit interesting just because you could tell he was walking around the whole subject the whole time. He first acted like he didn't know what the caller was talking about. And then after that, he said, oh, yeah, I saw a couple of things on it. And then he's talking about the news blurring. Now, the news blurred it because there was nothing there. They blurred it. And then he said, but then when we really saw what it was some porn thing. So it's like, okay, was there nothing there or was there a porn thing there? And the news blurred the chi-chi out. You know what I mean? Like, so it kind of didn't make sense there. And then he goes and talks about, oh, yeah, no, I was just like, that porn pops up everywhere, you know. But from my understanding, those were tabs. Those were open tabs for, you know, like when you're surfing the internet on your phone. So you have to have opened that tab in order to look at it. If my theory is true and it's all just fake, just to have something to talk about, then all right, you did what you had to do in order to explain it away, all right? But if it is true and Alex Jones was watching T-girl porn, then, you know, so be it. What's the big deal? So you watch a little tranny porn, you know, to pass the time. Whatever, that's none of anybody's business but your own, what you get off on. Me personally, I don't do any of that stuff. Alex, you kind of blew it. You should have been a man. You should have manned up and been a boss and been like, yeah, and what? That's just what I think. I don't know. Now, I'm not sure if my producer has it. Are we ready to go with calls? All right, who do we got first? Louis from California. Thank you for calling.
Hey, Sanchez, thanks for taking my call.
No problem, bud.
I was wondering if you can talk about the Zionist influence in the media.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the Jew question. Oh, see, here's the thing. I don't know why I keep getting phone calls of people trying to claim that I don't want to answer these questions. Look, we don't screen your phone calls here. Do we screen phone calls here?
Yeah, exactly.
We don't screen phone calls here. So you can call in about whatever you want. We're not scared of anything. Thank you so much for your question.
You didn't really answer my question.
Okay, look, I'll answer your question. I'll answer it. You see, producer, this guy, cut him off. Cut him off.
Okay. Never mind.
All right.
One more question.
All right, move on then.
Are you gonna talk about the bestiality porn on your computer?
Say that again.
The bestiality porn on your desktop that you just showed. I think I even saw 2 girls, 1 cup on there too.
I don't really know what you're talking. I have no idea what he's talking about. What is this guy talking about?
Basically saying that he saw porn on your desktop.
Huh?
Yeah, actually, I know how to rewind the footage so we can.
Oh,
go
you can-
back and to see
you can go
if it's
back
truth
and-
or not.
At,
Yeah, it's easy. I'll do it right now.
oh yeah, let's check it out, I guess.
iPhones didn't used to be that bad like Androids. It's
Oh yeah, here it is. I found it.
Yeah, so that was the clip, you guys. I thought it was kind of a
That was it.
nah. That's just that was nothing.
I can slow it down actually.
Oh, you can?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll slow it down.
you
real
don't
quick. I'll slow it
have
down.
to.
All right, there we go. All right, let me zoom in too on that. Oh.
Yeah, so that was the clip, you guys. I thought it was kind of a...
Look, okay. Here's the thing. Everybody has a little bestiality porn on their computer. I mean, you can't click on. The other day, I was going on a website to apply for a job to become a mailman, and I clicked on the mailman link, and it took me to bestiality porn. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's got it. Okay, why would I watch bestiality porn on the computer that I use to do these videos on? If I was to watch bestiality porn, I'd watch it on my phone like a normal human being. Look, there's 2 kinds of people in this world, okay? 1, the people who watch bestiality porn, and 2, those who lie about it, okay? Period. Oh, wait.